So a friend of mine was asking the other day, why do women in Islam hide their faces? And don't they find it insulting? And don't they find it rude that they are being asked to hide their faces and their bodies? And you as a Muslim, what do you have to say about that?
I think and I believe that what our God has told us is best for us. And this is my experience that when I didn't do parda, I didn't feel as secure as when I hide myself in abaya. And I was feeling very safe, and I could see everybody, but nobody could see me. And I'm very pleased and very secure and very safe when I'm in my parda.
So what about if you were in Europe and the woman in Europe might say that, okay, you might feel that because you're in, say, in a country where men are dominant figure, and they would look at you, whereas in Europe nobody looks at anyone almost. So what do you have to say to that question?
And why are there so many rape cases if they don't see women?
Well, how many rape cases do you think are in Pakistan, and how many are there in Europe?
Very little compared to them. Here they are very rare because there are cases now. They are becoming more because we are not following Islam truly. I am sure, 100% sure, that if we live our lives according to Islam, we will be more happier, more safer, and everything better if we believe in Islam. If we believe, everybody believes, but if we go according to the rules of Islam, what our God has told us and what Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
So I find many friends of mine who are Christians or another religion followers who have actually studied Islam, they have studied Christianity, they have studied Buddhism, they have studied other religions. Why don't majority of the Muslims actually read other religions? And religion is not actually taught in our schools, in our colleges, beside Islam.
Actually, our children are not taught Islam as it is. This is our unfortunately. First, our children should be taught Islam thoroughly. We should know our religion thoroughly. We should love it, like it, and we should understand it, and then we should read other religions. And then we can compare our religion with other religions. And then we can be satisfied with our religions.
So if you were the education minister, what would you do?
Surely if I have the power, I would make the Quran, reading the Quran with meaning, necessity.
What about other religions?
What about?
What about after they have studied the Quran with understanding?
This is our the professors, our scholars, who study the Quran thoroughly. Example, Maulana Maududi. He studied Islam thoroughly, and then he has studied all the religions. You can, if you read his meaning, he has written the meaning and tafsir. You can find all examples of Christianity and Bible and Yehudi, everything you can find in it, because he has told us examples from the Bible.
Why don't normal people read it?
I've told you that first, normal don't study even the Islam. How can they study the other religion?
Why don't
if they don't have the interest? They don't have interest in religion.
So how many percentage of the Pakistanis do you think actually have interest in the religion?
Very few. I think
5%, 10%, 2%.
That I haven't calculated. I think in women Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, it is number of women who read Quran with meanings. It is the number of women is growing who are reading Quran.
Okay. Any suggestion to anyone who wants to study Quran? How should they read it?
At first, we have faith in our God, and then we read it, the Quran, as if God is speaking to us, direct from the God. We are getting orders, and we should have love in our heart for Allah. We should think, and we should have belief that what He is saying to us, it is most precious. As we listen to our mothers, we know our mother, even if she is scolding to us, we know that she loves us and what she is telling is better for us. The same way we should read Quran, we should read Allah's orders, we should have belief that what He is saying is better for us than we think about ourselves. And He loves us more, 70 times more than our mother.
Thank you so much. So this is one of